everybody, Cryptid here, and today we're drawing Kaijus. Well, not those Kaiju. I do apologize though. I know, but not today, however. Maybe in a future video, but I still think any and all Kaijus are really neat and really cool, no matter the concept or design. But maybe in the future video, we'll get a speed paint or drawing of a Kaiju or Godzilla OC, but on with the video. This is Thanatos, which translates to God of Death. I think he's really cool. I love his design. As you can see for the references I have here, they have very unique designs, I should say, but I really tried making this guy look scary and terrifying, but at the same time I feel like he just looks like a creature from a game, but he just looks really cool. But I tried making him actually a Godzilla OC, but he ended up turning into his own thing, which I think is really cool. Sometimes that can happen on accident when you're not even trying, but you know what? Things happen and it just goes your own way, you know? But anyway, some lore on him. So he's not necessarily a bad god. He's just a natural being that just wanders about and does his thing and does his job. He's only there to really balance things out and, you know, do his thing, but he doesn't know how to really control his powers necessarily. Does he actually? He doesn't. So, but his design is honestly really unique and interesting, but also his lore is as well. But what he does, if you're actually staring at him for a period amount of time, you can or will pass out or just straight up drop dead. You're not supposed to, but that's his lore. But if you end up passing out instead, he will erase himself from your mind. So the reason why he does this is because his frame and how he looks and his general appearance would probably scare someone so badly that they probably die, which is not really, I don't know if that's actually is that a thing? I don't know, but anyways, this guy is honestly super cool. I love his design and how he came out. Honestly, he looks very haunting, very scary. And he can actually change his size, too, to, like, imagine seeing a kaiju the size of a human just walking in your house just to do something he needs to do. But, yeah, he's just really a being of death. Though it may sound bad, however, he does have someone or something, like a goddess of light, perhaps, but we'll see once we get to the next part of this video. So, I did some shading and all that, but now we have Zoe. Zoe is the goddess of light, as I mentioned before. So, for her design, the reason why she looks very, bearish, because I actually used a bear for her base. But the reason why she looks so unique is because I used a mix of animals that actually have some meaning to them. I'm not 100% sure what they were, but I do know they had some meaning. Which is why I wanted to make her, wanted her to have a bear base. Because I thought, bear means motherly, protectiveness, and all that, but, But for Zoe, I think she looks really cool, but also her name translates to goddess of life and light. Or just light, whatever you guys want to think. But her design was really cool. Her colors weren't that hard, it's more so how to color it in. And that was only the real difficult part, but I think she came out really nice. I actually based her off of, a snowy owl, those are her colors, not her actual design in general, but those are the colors and the pattern I went with, and I love how she came out in the end. I think she looks super pretty, and she kind of looks like a binturong, but now we have their daughter, which I forgot their name of, I do apologize. However, they're the goddess of light and death. So what she does is that she can control both death and life, which means that she can bring life with death. So she can take a soul of someone or something that has passed on and will bring that soul to another, to bring life to that animal, being, creature, doesn't really matter. However, she's really unique and really cool. I love what I did with her, like a mix of her dad, a mix of her mom. I more so gave her mother's appearance and her father's more color black, scary, spooky looking. However, she's actually a sweetheart, though she can be a spicy bean. But she is honestly really cool. But I hope you all enjoy. Bye!